Hope so.
My kids love it, but there's just so much. There's got to be rock and body now.
Well, I kind of have something in my pocket that might be pulled out soon. The thing is, like, I love kids. I used to teach. That's when I used to teach dance. I used to teach dance at wherever I grew up, and like my kids' classes, they were my favorite classes. They were 5 years old, and I could act like a kid all over again, and so I really like it. So I'm definitely in the process of like, it's not easy to say, to go to Beach Body and be like, I want to do this. Because it's kind of like, okay, but we want you to do this, and there's like the branding thing and everything. But I think I have an idea where I'm going to be able to slip something in there. And if it happens, it's going to be really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Can
Tracy.
you tell your story so they can get a little bit more rounded of who you are? Like the story about how your, I know you respect your mom so much, but could you just tell like how you wanted to go to culture sport because you're so good at
Oh,
dancing?
yeah, I will. So I'll give you the Cliff Note version, and Tracy, if you want to add, you can just feed me the questions, and I'll say. So, I don't look for pity at all, but I mean, the way I tell my story is like, I grew up in the hood. And when I say the hood, I mean the hood. You can never guess because I'm so well mannered. But I'm just kidding. And it was like, just like everyone else that grew up. I mean, I'm not the only man in the world that grew up with, a mother on food stamps and, being the only single parent home. But, my mom was super cool. She was like, we pretty much got everything that we could possibly get. And I think that's one of the reasons why I dig deep. That's my message in life, is because like when you grow up and you are living in a specific environment and the person you are looking up to is working as hard as they can work to make you the best life that you can get, it's really cool. So obviously that went on, and then I actually went to live with my grandparents when I was 14 years old, and my grandfather was a pastor of the church. So I basically grew up in the church, and it was really fun. And then, but anyway, so I think what Tracy's getting to is that, when I was going to college, I got a scholarship for track and field, and I got a scholarship for academics. And I was just like, I was really torn on what I wanted to do. It's like, do I want to go to college to run, which I really love doing the hurdles, or do I want to go for academics? And so my mom was like, well, she was like, if you go for academics, then you don't have to worry about if you get injured and then losing the scholarship, and you can still run at that school. And so I was like, wow, that's a great thing. And if she didn't tell me that, like my mom did not tell me that, I think I would be doing what I'm doing today. I definitely would have taken a different path. But because I chose the school that I chose, and I chose academics, was the reason that I fell in love with fitness, because I didn't continue to run and go to practice and be like, for people who play sports, it's like, that's your life. I started doing academics, and just concentrating on academics, I actually gained a lot of weight. And from gaining that weight, I needed to take off that weight, and I changed my major from communications to sports science because I wanted to live the results that I was getting for myself through the weight loss, and I just started teaching aerobics because of that. And I think like if I was running track, I probably would have been so focused on just running track that I wouldn't have focused on, I wouldn't have gained the weight, so I wouldn't have lost it. And this passion would have happened later in life. But then actually when I lost weight, then I went back out for track and field, and I still did good. So I got the best of both worlds, and I was able to accomplish a lot of things that I accomplished in college. And it's like what you see, what I did today, I truly have been doing since I've been 20 years old. Like, I've been doing it for 14 years. It's like, there's no different. Like, I'm doing nothing different than I did, except for obviously, just the growth process and knowing yourself and knowing about what you're doing and being more educated. But the same passion that I have when I'm in here is the same passion I have when I was teaching for 5 people at a gym somewhere who didn't have a lot of members, And I teach the same thing. It could be just me and you in the room, and I'm teaching the same exact way. It could be you, I don't know, maybe 100 people in here. If there's 5,000, I'm teaching the same exact way. I don't care how many people are in there because I love it. Like, it's like,